sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Please take a personal responsibility for keeping this game at a high level of fair, clean, wholesome competition by exhibiting good sportsmanship. Rebel fans, at this time, we'd like to thank our foundation sponsors for their support of Rebel Athletics, Peachy Spoon, Black Family Restaurants, AquaGuard, Northwestern Mutual and Henry Walter, Hart Realty, Jeff Newman and Elizabeth Harris, Spine Group of Alabama, Joe Piper Incorporated, Prior Construction, White Sky, Swimwright, Weaver Tidmore Attorneys at Law, Ingram Equipment Company, RLC, and Strategic Wealth Specialist and Seth Taylor. Thank you.
Last Saturday, unfortunately, we didn't have to play last Saturday. I'm all good with that. How are you doing? Very good. Very good. Yeah. I saw a purpose when we made contact with some ladies to school at 7 o'clock, and all they have to do is take the director like the athletic director. Supposedly, I don't know if this number is true or somebody made it up. Supposedly there was 2,000 tickets for this game. 2,000. But I don't know where 2,000 tickets go. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. We was fortunate. We got to park down here at Quick Place at the gate. Did you get to take the golf cart down? They're shuttling handicapped. They were on the weekend. But we didn't have to park way up there on the hill. It was hot and cold. I'm sweating, but then the wind blows, it's cold. Did they go first? Or did we go first? That one's the tripod camera right here. We've got a setup going. No. Like a 15 falling off the slab. Look at that. Oh, you see, you have to start got some more. It's supposed to get blood flowing to that area. Like if it's real sore or tight, it gets blood moving, and then it causes a bruise. So it causes more blood to circulate to get rid of the bruise. So it's supposed to put more oxygen in the muscle. I don't know. It's supposed to make it feel better. It hurts like the first 2 days, and then it's better. Right. But the bruising, like when you get a bruise, it makes it. I like tough ones. Sorry. It ain't the weekend yet.
Friday afternoon.
What's that name?
Well, David's got his Jaguar jersey.
Looks great. It looks great.
Repping the Jag. Hey, do me a favor. Let's just go ahead and win it first one.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And then
Win the first one, they just go ahead and win the second one too.
And then while you that far,
Win a second.
go ahead and win the second. Because look, my Saturday's pretty booked up, man.
I'll say about watching golf tomorrow.
At one.
Well, dude, I wasn't debating on because of the rain. I didn't want to set up too early. Because I wasn't sure if I was going to set up the video. Huh? No, not cancel it. I just don't want to set it all up, you know?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
I'm almost ready to do jackass. This is all no. I'll have it going in there. I was complaining about something.
luck, Junior.
What?
He said, good luck, Junior.
What? I'm the real nigga.
Say, check out my jersey. That's our pinstripe.
What number are you? 7? Or is that a 1?
5, 6, 7.
Huh?
Got them all.
Well, I am first number 1.
You could be. You're number 2.
What's Maggie doing?
Moon told JoJo she needs to take a nap before she goes to the baseball field trip.
Field trip. I think it's field trip.
Were you the only friend that got a book, a self-help book?
Yeah.
We're going to figure that out.
It may have been Elsie and Meg gave it to me. I don't know.
Oh, they're going to track it. We're going to track that.
It might have been a parent whose kids got blown up before because they were
Good
posting
afternoon,
stuff.
baseball fans.
Like Beth Phillips.
Once again, welcome to Semi-Down Field
I don't know.
for this afternoon's doubleheader, quarterfinal state playoff
Go give me a Coke.
action between Spainport
Give me a
and
Coke, man.
Vestavia.
You want to get a Coke? Is it
Starting
open yet?
lineups
Yeah.
for both squads. First for the
Yeah, we're
visitors,
going to get 5.
Spainport.
You sure?
Leading off, playing third base, number 7, Evan Smallwood. Batting second, first baseman, number 4, Cole Edwards. Batting third, designated hitter, number 20, Jacob Tobias. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 6, Clay Spencer. Playing left field and batting fifth, number 3, Matthew Whitman. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 18, James Battersby.
to, hold on.
Oh, wait a minute, I got it.
Hold on, I forgot to link it though. Hold on.
Okay, baseball fans, we want you to be excited and cheer along and loud. The artificial noise makers, they can only be blown during dead ball periods. When there is action going on, you cannot blow the air horns. Air horns can only be used when play is dead. Thank you for your cooperation.
And Smallwood flies out to center field. 1 away now.
There's one away. Brings up the first base, number 4, Cole Edwards.
Cole Edwards, the batter for Spain Park. And grounded out to third, and he is safe. Beats the throw out.
I was surprised. I thought that ball was going to get through the hole there.
I thought he was going to get through. It's a great play there by the third baseman, but with Cole's speed, he is not going to get him.
Diving for the Jaguars, the designated hitter, number 20, Jacob Tobias.
Jacob Tobias is up now. Cole Edwards on first base, 1 away. Top of the first, great crowd. There's a called strike fastball down the middle. That's when I wish we would jump on that first pitch, George. He just floated a 79-mile-an-hour fastball right down the pipe. Throw over, Edwards is back safe at first. Another throw to first. Edwards back safe easily. There's 0-1 pitch from Black. And there's a bunt straight back to the pitcher. Could have got the out at second base, but luckily he missed that one.
I don't know why having trouble getting the.
Clay Spencer going up the bat. I think Clay's due to get back on track and get back to his hitting ways. Ooh, I don't know how you lay off that pitch. He hung a curveball down the middle like. Ooh. Matthew, if he hangs a curveball like that, you better destroy it. Fastball misses up, 1-1.
What do you think about the bunt there, 1 out?
Don't love it, man. I really don't. Not with a righty pitching to a lefty. You wait Tobias. I mean, Tobias has as much chance of moving the runner over on a sac fly just about, if you ask me, with Cole's speed. But we do have a runner in scoring position. Oh, that's going to be a tough play. That's a tough one. He made the play, though, and that's 3 away. The slow grounder to second base. Just got by the pitcher, but second baseman made a good play on it. And that'll do it for Spain Park in the top of the first. No runs on no hits. Scoreboard showing Vestavia with an error. What did they have an error?
I guess they called an error on that. I think because he pulled his foot off on the throw. I think because he thought I don't think he did.
He didn't pull his foot. The throw just didn't get there in time. That's not an error. But good try to rob Spain Park of a hit. That home cooking right there. Lucas Thornton taking the mound for Spain Park tonight. Lucas 6-1 coming into this game on the season. Got the win. He didn't get the win, did he? He actually got no decision last week against James Clemens, but even though Spain Park did win the game. I do believe he came out with us tied up.
Don't know why, Ricky. It's not letting us use Game Changer today. I wonder if Game Changer put something in to
That first pitch by Thornton's a ball. This is down and out. And that one's going to be out of here. There's a leadoff home run. No, at the warning track. Oh, look at that, a long out.
The wind must be blowing it just a little bit because off the bat that thing looked like it was gone, Ricky.
Yeah, I think he got under maybe just a touch. Hello? I'm at the game. What's up? Yeah, it's 4:30. Yeah, bring it down on the first. What's up? Hey, you there? Yes, 4:30 and 7. Yeah. Okay. We can step it down, it'll be fine. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Jamie Harris is the batter for Spain Park. For Vestavia, I'm sorry. Got 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Okay. Sorry about technical difficulties. This game's going to be a delayed video broadcast, but Georgia's trying to get the game changer up now. 2-2 count. And there's another foul ball. Count remains 2-2. And there's a big strikeout right there. 2 away now after Thornton gets the K. A fastball just up and up a little bit in the zone on the outside corner, and just fooled Jamie. Didn't look like he was looking for that. There's a fastball, misses up just a touch. What's weird, George, that's a strike in the major leagues, but in college and high school, in college it's probably a strike, but high school umps don't call the belt. Some do. There's a fly ball out to right field, and that's going to be deep, and that's off the scoreboard. That's what worries me here is that Lucas misses anything, it's going to be if he misses anything, it's going to get hit hard, and this is a small park. I wish I knew the dimensions on it. I meant to look this up on Google Earth, but Walburn's the batter now for Vestavia. Vestavia has a 1-0 lead over Spain Park. Got 2 away. Fouled off first pitch, 0-1. Curveball misses up. There was a strike, not called, but definitely a strike. Another foul ball. Counts 2-2. Ooh, that's a good pitch. Good take by the batter, Walburn. All right, counts full up now, 3-2. And there's a base hit up the middle. I stuck the bat out there and poked that one through the middle. Cox is the batter. Walburn's on first, 2 away. Runner goes. Throws just a touch late and a bit high. Stolen base, and then of course, as seems to be Vestavia fashion, gets up and showboats a little bit. They'll be flicking birds off later if they lose. There's a ground ball to short. Burke makes a throw, and there's a third out of the inning. Vestavia has 2 hits in the inning, gets 1 run. At the top of the second, Spain Park down 1-0. All right, here we are. Matthew Weezer is going to be the batter for Spain Park. Here in the top of the 7th. Black still on the mound for Vestavia. There's an off-speed pitch of some sort, misses down in the dirt. 1-0. A good pitch for Weeder to hit right here. There's a fastball right down the middle. That's the one I wish he would learn to sit on. And he floats another hanging curveball down the middle. I don't know why Weeder didn't swing at that. That's put yourself in a hole watching 2 bad pitches. Don't help him out. And there's a changeup missed up. Oh, and he swung at a ball. He watched two terrible pitches float down the middle and then swings at a ball over his head. That's a bad at bat there for Matthew. A foul ball by Battersby. 0-1. There's a ground ball to third base. John Paul Head makes the throw over to first. That'll be 2 away for Vestavia. Ryan Cole's the batter. First pitch misses down. 1-0. Big swing and a miss. 1-1. Perigo will be the batter for Spain Park here to start off the bottom of the second inning. Thornton on the mound for Spain Park still. There's a called strike 1. There's a nice curveball, swing and miss, 0-2. And there's the 2-foot outside ball automatically on the 0-2. There's a ground ball to shortstop. Burke makes the play and gets the out, 1 away. Tonsmeyer's the batter for Vestavia. Got one away.
I don't know. Game changer worked just fine last week, Ricky. For some reason, I don't know if they got a block today or.
Oh.
I don't know if they got a block today, but it's doing everything the exact same way. It's just not pulling through.
Yeah. That's all right. We still let people know what's going on.
I got the scoreboard up there.
There's a strike. That should have been strike 3 there after the ump missed the strike 2 call.
Lucas started off strong, take away that home run.
There's a pop up to second base. Oh, it looks like Ryan Cole's going to call him off in right field.
Love
Good
that
job.
call. Love that
too.
call.
Love it, because I hate the idea of batters be backpedaling to that ball when Ryan can just jog up and make that catch.
Yeah.
But, I'll be honest, with our outfield, we don't, just hadn't seen many bad decisions out there by those guys. They work well together, do a good job.
But I'm like you, I hate seeing second baseman just backpedaling. I don't care who it is, and just especially with it feels like that wind's going out a little bit, it just keeps drifting on you.
Pearson's a batter now for Vestavia, 2 away. All speed pitch in the dirt. There's a 1-0 pitch. And it's going to be a base hit. Well, yeah, Battersby couldn't quite haul it in.
Almost a great play there by Battersby.
Yeah, he surprised me getting to it, but the ball wasn't hit very hard, and it looked like it was going to be far enough away, and then Battersby slid, and it looked like it went under his glove.
Brings up the number 9-hole hitter, center fielder Downey for the Rebels. And then they will be back to the top of the order here. Man on first, 2 outs. Got to get the out here and get back to bats going again.
There's another base hit. They're not hitting the ball very hard other than the home run, but just finding little tiny gaps in the infield.
That brings us back to the top of the order.
Somebody asked me last night, they said, so what would you say is the correct scouting report on Spain Park pitching? He said,
I saw that last night. You texted me. Texted me.
So Coach Harris told his team we pitched a soft contact, and I'd say that's so, and that's what we're getting today. We're just not making the plays.
Okay, well, we should feel good about where things are going to go here. Dunn's out on them. Dunn's out there talking to him. Well, the Dunn stands unusual. You don't see this too often. The infield disperses from the mound, and then Dunn stays out there for a few more words with his catcher and pitcher, and says a few more thanks to him. But we reset here, man on first and second. Vestavia's turned back to the top of the lineup here with the leadoff man who went deep the first time to left field. Thought it was going to be out here and caught it at caught it right at the warning track there. So definitely some power here.
I'd like to see Dunn start him off with an off-speed pitch here. There it was.
You did. There you go. You and Dunn must be zen-like. You're in each other's minds today.
Yeah, once we get out of the first inning, we're pretty in tune. Until we get to 0-2.
Yeah, your mic.
Right there. Headset, yeah. Oh, that's better. All right, 1-1 now.
Oops.
go back to the off-speed pitch and move it off the plate a little bit. See if we can get another chase on it. Fastball in the dirt, misses 2-1.
I don't like working from behind here, Ricky. Don't ever like working from behind, but especially here. There's definitely some wind out there. It's tough to tell where
It's blowing in right now, straight in from right field. It certainly wasn't in the first inning. And there's a high fastball. So I like that.
You love those off-speed pitches, don't you?
That was a fastball. They just threw it up. I like it.
Looked a little off-speed to me.
It's Lucas. He doesn't have blazing speed.
Come on, man. Not everybody throws as hard as you do.
I think Lucas actually beats me there. There's another
like that
fastball
pitch.
fouled off. 2-2. Yeah, it's a perfect setup right now. If he can locate the curveball like he did in the opening pitch there, he will get the strikeout. Well, there's a fly ball to left field. That should do it. Weedra's under it. There we go. And Vestavia strands 2 runners on base and gives up scores no runs. 1-0 going to the top of the third.
That'll work for now until I get it go. Can we figure out what's going on with that? Who's leading off for us? JR? There you go, Sil. Do that. Sil, do that for who's batting.
All right, John Robert Thompson, the batter for Spain Park. Black still pitching for Vestavia.
Aiden Burke on deck.
Aiden throws me off when he takes that helmet off and has blonde hair now.
Well, it throws me off. He's got number 6 on his helmet, number 11 on his jersey, and blonde hair, so I can't figure out who he is.
Well, I'll say this, George. I think our hitters are not being patient tonight is not going to be the key because they're going to be behind quickly.
I agree.
There's a lot of fastballs and hanging curveballs for. There you go. There's that hanging curve again. It's just not a good pitch, and we're watching it. We got to stop taking that pitch.
Yeah, and we got to hit early here. We just have not had a lot of success here. We're 1-6 or 1-7. We won 1 out of our last 7 here, so we got to get bats going early. If you don't get the bats going early, I mean, you got to be. We should be disciplined enough now. We're not swinging at bad pitches.
Yeah, Aiden's having a good at bat here. Worked it to a 3-1 count now. He's got a good.
It'd actually be John Robert having a good at bat.
I'm sorry.
But we'll call
Bert's
that,
having a good on deck.
We'll call that foreshadowing that Aiden's going to have a good at bat.
I'd like to see JR get on. Oh, that was ball 4.
It was ball 4.
It's that 78-mile-an-hour fastball. Looks like a balloon coming in when it's up in the eyes. We keep fouling it off.
Sun's starting to peek through just a little bit here.
I tell you, we watched this guy pitch for them when we were here last time, and it's the most frustrating thing to watch is a guy that stuff does not look very good at all, and watching batters pop up, hit dinky ground balls.
I mean, he painted that one right at the knees. Perfect place. John Robert knew it too.
A fastball a couple feet high.
Evan Smallwood on deck.
Yeah, second time through the lineup, we've got to blow this guy up and get him out of the game. There's a hard hit ball. That's going to be a base hit for Burke. Told you Burke would have a good at bat.
I said I like your foreshadowing.
I think Smallwood's going to do it too. I think Smallwood getting a hit here, and then Cole putting one out of this kid-sized field.
All right, one out. Aiden Burke on first. You send him here?
I just can't watch that. That looks like a volleyball.
Hey, I'm going to run to the concession stand on that next curveball, and I'll be back before it gets to the plate. I mean, a joke, but it was a strike, and it's working for him.
It is. There's a throw over to first. Burke's back safely.
You know, Wendy, last week, go to Dave Matthews' conference. I got my bathroom songs. You know the ones. So that'll be my bathroom pitch when he throws the curveball.
And another throw over to first.
Hey, give a big shout out to the Spain Park girls soccer team. Beat Vestavia on Monday night.
3-1.
Tuesday night, 3-1 to advance. And Vestavia, the #1 seed, heading into the state tournament. Were they not?
I believe so. And now Spain Park will play Oak Mountain tonight. I think Vestavia was the best team. Was probably projected to win state. I think there's one of the team, maybe one of the teams in the South bracket that's really good.
So the South is much better than the North, unlike baseball.
Right, it's kind of the opposite. No, I think there's another team or two that's really good down there. But the Spain Park girls are defending state champs.
Yeah, well, you know what happened last year against Vestavia. This time was running out to go to overtime. They kicked the ball, took a shot on goal from half field and midfield, and it took a big hop, had top spin on it, bounced over the goalie's head and into the goal. Its time expired, and that's how they beat Vestavia.
Wow. Well, they play at Oak Mountain tonight for round 2 of the playoffs, and I think all things considered, they're a better team than Oak Mountain. They should pull that one out. There's a weak pop-up to second base.
You know, this is kind of what happened last year. You know, we seem to get things going. You know, we continually put ourselves into 2-out situations and then try to get things going. We've got to start getting some things going ahead with no outs, 1 outs before, because we would seem last year get 2 outs real quick and then we try to get something going. So we've got to start making some things happen early.
Well, here's a guy who can get it going. Cole Edwards up to bat. Watches the ball. Fastball misses down. I like the strike zone. That ball was a couple inches below the knee, and he called it a ball down. I like that. A lot of these high school umps love to call a ball across the laces a strike. Coles gets it the worst, too, because he's so tall. That was a strike to most batters on either team. Another fastball misses away. They don't want to give him anything to hit. They know he can take the lead here with one swing in this field. Any field, but especially one this size.
Oh, without a doubt. I don't think you really give anything to pitch here, give him anything to hit here.
Give him a strike right down the pipe there. That's the one I wish he would have.
Yeah, I was surprised he gave him that pitch.
Now it's going to be the slow curveball. If he'll stay back on it, this will be about 480 feet away in a few seconds. There's a base hit.
About took the pitcher's head off with that one.
Yes, he did. All right, 2-out rally here. Got runners on first and second.
Cole Edwards 2 for 2 on the day.
2 for 2, and Jacob Tobias is up to bat now. Do it, Cole Edwards. It seemed like he had a huge night at the plate, but I think he was 1 for 7 or 1 for 6 or something last Friday night. But
2 for 5 in that first game.
Oh, 2 for 5 in the first game?
Yeah. pretty sure as I look back at the stats, but the second one of the two was huge.
Yes. The game winner, the walk-off in the bottom of the 7th. All right, Lipscomb commit. Jacob Tobias is up to bat now. And there's a hard hit ball. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, no. Got it off the end of the bat.
I'll tell you what, we were just talking about this the other day. Tobias has hit more warning track fly balls.
He seems to not quite get that barrel. He got out in front of that one a little bit and got it off the end, and I thought it was gone. Well, no damage done there by Spain Park, and
but
we go to the bottom of the 3rd, 1-0 Vestavia.
The encouraging thing there, though, was two hard hit balls, or a couple starting to see some hard hit balls out of the Jaguars, and they're starting to do some things. I did just see somebody run down to the bullpen to start warming up for the Jaguars, but I don't know if that's necessarily a warm-up situation or just somebody throwing maybe a little bit of a pen. Maybe somebody might go. But I can't imagine that you're anywhere worried about Lucas Thornton at this point or any number of pitch counts. So I think that's probably somebody more just throwing. Two balls, no strikes. 3 balls. Oh, he calls that a strike. There you go. Like it. 2 balls, 1 strike to Jackson Harris for the Rebels. 0 for 1 in his first at bat with a strikeout. 3 balls with a strike. Fouls it away deep down the left field or right field line. So full up now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Lucas Thornton, 39 pitches so far on the day. On deck for Vestavia, John Paul Head. Foul ball, just barely down the first base line. Hit Cole Edwards, would have been an out had it stayed fair. 3 balls, 2 strikes. We reset. Do it again. Fouls it away. Oh, when he gets hit by the pitch. Well, I guess you got to walk and make him feel it. Spain Park coaches feel like he maybe leaned into it a little bit. Could have been on the inside corner because he was crowding the plate. Thought it should have been a strike, but they're not going to get that call. John Paul Head now steps to the plate for Vestavia. Had the lone run for the Rebels at this point. Homered in his last at bat in the first inning.
No outs. Harris on first base. John Paul Head up to bat.
Fouls it away. No balls in the strike. Man on first. Little throw over to first base. Keep him honest.
Fastball misses up. 1-1. A throw over to first. Runner's back safely. There's a nice play by the shortstop, Burke. Makes the out at second. The diving play does not get the double play, but heck of a play by Burke. Tell you what, Burke can make some amazing plays over there.
Hey, Cole, you guys move away from my equipment, man. Back up just a little bit, please.
There's a fastball. One ball, no strikes to Walburn, the batter. That John Paul heads on first with one away after the fielder's choice got the lead runner.
Great play by
Harris?
Burke. Great play by Burke. Would have been nice. I don't know how you turned a double play there.
Oh, yeah, there was no chance to, but he made sure he got up to his knees safely and made sure he got a good throw over to second to get that lead out. It's a hard hit ball.
I think the practice that they did out at the Finley Center, practice on the turf helped there because that's, you're not really thinking of a full extension dive, that type of hop.
Runner goes, there's a foul ball. That'll be 2-2 now as a count.
Think that was hit and run there?
Yeah, that's how it would look like a hit and run for sure.
It did to me too. Because he was going, but I had a perfect count, perfect situation to do it right there too.
He's going again. No? Oh, great curveball.
I don't know how that missed. The umpire looked like he sat on it there for a minute wanting to call it too, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I think it was a little bit low, the best I could tell, but
he thought about calling it.
Yeah, it was a good take by the batter. Full count now, 3-2. Runner takes off at first base. There's curveball, strike three, and throw goes out to center field. There was definitely interference by the batter. The umpire seems like he's doesn't understand what that call is. The umpire's going, I didn't see it. It's only right in front of you, Blue.
Yeah, but at least he's saying I didn't see it. I mean, that's. If he didn't see it, that's what you got to say.
It's hard to miss though when you see.
I agree.
When you see his arm hit the batter's helmet.
I agree. I'm not sitting there saying it, but I mean. Well, get you out here, no damage done.
It's a blown call, though, and even though we got 2 outs, it leaves a runner in scoring position on second base. And in a game like this,
Wilcox 0 for 1 on
Cox
the day.
is the batter. Head is on second base for Vestavia. 2 away.
That's where, if you're going to, it sounds cruel, but if you're going to get that, just throw the ball and peg the batter in the side of the head, and then there's no doubt that it was interference, right?
Oh, 100%. Good stop by Clay. Nice throw.
Keep tagging on him. Clay went down to second there. Tried to get the runner going back. He's bound and determined to get the guy.
There's a 1-0 pitch and a foul ball down the third base side. 1-1 now. George, I tell you what, it is kind of crazy how they announced before the game started like 20 times no bullhorns, and sounds like everybody in the Vestavia section has a bullhorn.
Well, I think some of them, too. I think they're actually out in the trees out there. That's what happened last year. We got a good crowd out here, and then those kids go out there behind the fence in the trees where you can't see them. They actually had some up in there, and they stopped the game last year and actually had some people go out there and move them out of there.
Fastball misses up, 3-1 now.
It is a pretty large crowd out here today, though.
A huge crowd. I imagine by the end of this game or early in the second game, it's going to be even bigger. People still fighting traffic trying to get here.
Traffic
driving back up from Auburn today was terrible. There's a nice pitch and fouled off. Takes the count full now to 3-2.
That's what you get for going to Auburn.
Going to graduation.
I tell you, man, this sounds
Auburn fans actually graduate college.
Tell you what, though, we talk about it between innings. This situation for the Alabama baseball coach is getting worse by the minute.
It is unbelievable to throw away a $500,000+ paying job over what I presume to be like a $25,000 bet. A curveball misses off the plate, and that'll be a walk for Cox. Now I got runners at first and second. Head at second, Cox at first as –
Might not like the player. I actually like Perico. He's a good kid. He's been over my house a couple times, but do definitely like his walk-up music, man. It makes me think about going on a cruise, going to the islands right now. I'm ready for a vacation.
Perigo, the batter for Vestavia.
He is a good kid. He's been over to my house a couple times.
Perigo?
Yeah. Some summer baseball. Summer baseball, you seem to get some teams intermingling and friends, from other teams.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's what's so great about summer baseball.
I believe he's a Duke commit, correct? Is he the Duke commit?
Yeah, he's a Duke commit. That's what some people have said.
Lucas needs to dial it in here and to kind of take control back. We've got to get this third out. And
it looks like he's short arming it or something.
He does.
Right now.
He's almost aiming. It looks like he's trying just a little too hard here.
Imagine Dunn is seeing that, and he's probably putting together something to talk to him about right now.
How would that have happened there on that interference? Because typically on the interference, the batter's out, and then you go back, but the batter was already out there on the strikeout.
The runner would be out.
Then the runner, they wouldn't give the runner make the.
There's a play to shortstop, and Burke makes the play to second, and strands 2 runners. Still 1-0 Vestavia over Spain Park as we go to the 4th inning.
Clay Spencer now at bat. First pitch is a ball. Top of the fourth here. Jags trail 1-0. Deep fly ball out to center field at the warning track, but the center fielder does haul it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, Matthew Weeder's up to bat now, George. I'd like to see Matthew have a better bat. I feel like his last at bat was the worst at bat he's probably had this whole season. He watched a 78-mile-an-hour fastball down the middle.
I think the worst at bat all season might be a little aggressive, but
I don't know. I mean, I've never seen him watch a 78-mile-an-hour fastball down the middle, a 65-mile-an-hour hanging curve down the middle.
But I will agree with you, it wasn't a good at bat. I don't know if that goes as far as the worst at bat all
worst
season.
at bat for Weidra.
Yeah, probably.
And there's a hard hit ball out to right field. That's going to be out of here. There it is, baby. 1-1 Spain Park after the Matthew Weidra home run. That's his 4th home run of the season. Weidra, who leads the team in batting average, just added to that. Now 1 for 2 today with the home run. I felt like that's why I say his last at bat was so bad, because I've never seen anybody hang a curveball or throw such a weak fastball right down the middle and Matthew Weidra not put it out of the park. And now 4 hits to 4 hits, and 1-1 is the score. All right, James Battersby's up. There's that big, slow hanging curveball. Took a couple hours to get to the plate.
So I guess he redeemed himself from his worst at bat of the season.
Well, that's what I was saying. I felt like that's what he would do right there, is get a hard hit ball. Fastball misses up now, 2-0 to Battersby. Battersby swings at a ball up in the zone, fouls it off.
Is this me?
You can have it.
Is it mine?
Well, I drank out of it.
Oh, well, then you have it.
Oh, okay. You want it?
Oh, you get it.
No, I'm not that thirsty.
No, you have it. We're arguing over a Coke here. Who's going to take the glass? Who's going to take the Coke? The unofficial sponsor of GameDay Sports Radio. No, I'll go get one. He's going to throw a curveball in a minute. I'll have time to go.
He's a 2-2. I imagine it's coming out. You go ahead and take off.
They got a concession stand down here open for us. We're good to go.
There it was. That was a good curve right there. Maybe he doesn't always hang his curveballs like he has tonight. And if he throws that curve for a strike, that's a pretty good pitch.
Not only with that hit of Matthew Weidra they tie the game at fly ball.
Pop up the shortstop, Battersby.
Both teams now sitting on 4 hits though apiece.
And both teams' only run came on a home run.
There you go.
Well, you know, I said coming in, everybody asked me about this team, and, you know, can y'all beat Vestavia? Vestavia going to beat y'all, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, these two teams are so identical. Both do not have anybody that throws with velocity. They're good pitching staffs that throw strikes with a lot of off-speed pitches. Both teams can really hit the ball. That was a curveball that got hit pretty good, but right to the center fielder. That'll be the 3rd out. But not before Spain Park adds a home run and ties the game up at 1 apiece with Vestavia in the top of the 4th inning.
Hey, you can have a Coke real. Like, I really wasn't thirsty. I bought it for you, and then I sat here and I opened it without thinking about it, took a swig.
Oh, I know where.
Why this isn't working. It worked fine the last time, Ricky.
1 ball, 1 strike here at the bottom of the 4th. Fly ball, center field. Fooled John Robert Thompson just a bit, but he ends up charging in and being able to get it before it falls. 1 out. It was a line drive, tailing off just a little bit. Looked like he thought it was going to come a little deeper, but he was able to make the adjustment. One down here in the bottom of the 4th. Bringing up, what is that, a little Biggie Smalls there in the background there?
Yeah, a little Biggie Smalls.
The kids always get upset because I call him Notorious Big.
There's a foul ball. I like Lucas working out in front right now. This is where he's got to live. Well-located fastballs, getting him fastballs to get ahead, getting him foul balls to get him ahead in the count. That's a good curveball. Misses outside a little bit, but
Ooh, looked good though.
It did look good.
Look, some good movement on there. Looked.
It's a good take there by Pearson, the batter for Vestavia. And there's a base hit over shortstop. There's a little poke. Stuck the bat, didn't really swing through it, just kind of stabbed at it.
I was going to say, just a little slap hit almost, like a little softball slap hit at it, but base hit nonetheless.
And now Downey, the center fielder, is up to bat with a runner on first and 1 away.
Downey, the number 9 hole hitter. After this, will bring it right back to the top of the lineup for the Rebels.
Could see a bunt here.
I
Possible.
think both coaches know every run here is going to be is worth its weight in gold.
There, runner goes. He nailed him. Good throw by Clay right there. Great tag. As good as the throw was, I think the tag was even better by Burke. Burke looks like he's a little shaken up there. The slide was head first, wasn't it?
I think it was, but I don't know what got him. But something got him on his leg, and he. What was that pitch? The scoreboard didn't even have it.
I think he caught a strike on the pitch.
I think he did too. Great throw by Clay Spencer too. If Lucas doesn't duck, it takes Lucas's head off, but hits him. Hopefully, Burke can walk this off. He's had a great game in the field so far.
Did they call a strike on the He slid head first, didn't he?
Yeah. He slid head first. I don't know what got him. It was kind of, he was down. That throw was low. He had to go down and get it. I mean, he may not even got hit by the slide. Trainer Sarah Lynch out there talking to Aiden Burke and walking it off. And I think he's good to go. He's just walking off. He's jumping around out there.
All right, great job there, though, to get that second out and get the runner off the base path.
We are sure that is Aiden Burke out there. He's got number 6 on his helmet, and he's a blonde. He's blonde.
Got blonde hair. It's an imposter.
Yeah, he was at my house eating lunch today. I got to do a double take of who he was.
I'll tell you what, if it's an imposter, they found a damn good imposter to play shortstop today.
Aiden Burke having a great day.
He's been really good this second half of the season out there. I mean, he is. All right, now Downey takes ball 2. 2-0 count. You got the 9-hole guy up here. Just throws strikes. He doesn't have home run power. Three knows a count. There's a strike. 3-1 now. 3-1 pitch. I hate this pitch. And there is a out to shortstop. Aiden Burke makes the play on the line drive on the 3-1 pitch. That'll end the inning. And the score remains 1-1 as we go to the 5th inning. Vestavia has 5 hits to Spain Park's 4.
So base will remain 1-1 as we move top of the field. Rebel Benz don't Get to visit the new and improved Ripple's Spirit Shop along the first baseline. T-shirts, hats, and a wide variety of other items for every Rebel fan. Special thanks to the Vestavia Hills High School dogs for working in the Spirit Shop, the admission stand, and the concession stand. Also, this is a reminder, there's a second concession stand open behind the visitors' dugouts and the coach trailer.
Bullpen lighting up for them. Oh, no, Crazy. She look good, man. Go, JR, get on base, babe.
All right, first pitch to John Robert Thompson by Black is a foul ball out of play. 0-1.
Since you're hogging Game Changer, how many pitches is Black at?
Hogging it. It's sitting right here in front of you. Look at that, 50 pitches. Another foul ball out of play. Quickly 0-2.
Those are two I think, Jay, I'd love to have back because those are right down the pike.
He's everything he swung at today, he's felt late on, and which is crazy because kid was throwing 88, he would pull it over to left field. Kid throwing 78, and he's fouling it off to right field. The 0-2, and there's a hard hit ball. It looks like straight to the center fielder. Really tagged that one, though.
It did, and he just, like I was sitting there saying just a second ago, he was just barely missing the two. And, fouled him back, and he just...
I assume Ron Halla calls all the pitches for Vestavia, and I like making a competitive 0-2 pitch because you give your pitcher a chance to throw 3 pitches to a batter instead of automatically making it go to 4 or 5. All right, Aiden Burke's up to bat now with 1 away. There was a curveball. Burke stayed back, and another base hit for Burke. Burke likes that slow-hanging curveball. That's 2 of them now he's knocked through the infield today. And that gets us back to the top of the lineup with 1 away, and Smallwood's up to bat with Cole Edwards on deck.
Number 7, third baseman, Evan Smallwood.
Then we bond him over again with 1 away. I do feel like this is the kind of pitcher that Smallwood just eats up.
I wouldn't bunt it here with 1 out.
I don't think we're going to. I don't like it. If there was no outs, I would say absolutely. But
I'd much rather. Evan Smallwood does not strike out a lot, so I'd rather hit.
Smallwood's such a good contact hitter.
I'd rather hit and run or something like that. If you're going to try to get the runner going, I'd rather hit and run and stuff because you're just wasting it out with your leadoff man if you just bunt him here.
Fastball, I guess, misses up a little bit. Looked like a pretty good pitch.
Not to mention Smallwood's discipline has been. Just right now 2-0. Does he draw a walk? I don't like the bunt there, and I don't think obviously Coach Smith doesn't either.
No, and if he hits and runs, I like to do hit and run when you're behind in the count.
Come on, Evan, gotta be you. Gotta be you.
And there's a called strike. 2-1 now. Looked like a take all the way there.
It did.
I feel like this is a good pitch to run on, though. I think we're going to get a
too.
curveball here on the 2-1.
Come on, let's go, 7.
They've thrown too many fastballs.
They got the second baseman, too, shading towards second there for the cover, but then giving Evan Smallwood a huge hole on the right side of the field there if he can get it through there.
There's a throw over to first, and he's back safely.
I think they thought he might be going there. Plus, I don't like bringing Cole up with 2 outs if you don't have to.
Another throw over to first. They're definitely looking for him to go here. What do you think, George? That change your mind if you're a third base coach right now?
What?
Knowing that they're looking so hard? I still think they're going to throw an off-speed pitch, and that's what they're counting on. There's a hard hit ball out to left field. That's going to be hauled in, I think. And Burke will make his way back to first base now with 2 away.
You know, he got a good bit of that.
Yeah, he got it on the hand just a little bit. Couldn't get the carry. Smallwood's got home run power if he barrels it up. I think he just missed the barrel on that one. Ryan Halley's going to head out to the mound to talk it over with his pitcher. He doesn't have anybody. What do you think he's telling him right now?
Don't give him anything to hit.
Yeah, he's telling him if you walk him, that's fine.
You know, we're gonna, don't leave anything hanging. We're gonna go. I mean, you're at that point in the game here, top of the 5th. If you leave one hanging and Cole puts one out, 3-1 ball game, I wouldn't say it's insurmountable. But the way these teams are going, it's a tough, tall order to get back into it. Either way. That was one thing about so far, fairly clean ball game. Both teams 5 hits, 1 run, no errors on either team. Which means somebody will get one here because I've said it, right, Ricky?
That's right.
Let's just hope I jinx the other team, not our team.
Tell you what, you look out there, though, at that sign out in right field, and it really makes you think when you hear that Vestavia's coach said this was the best Vestavia team in history last night. And when I hear that, and then I look out there and see state champs, what was that, 10 straight years, 11 straight years?
Yeah, that was in the 90s, though.
Still, like baseball was any different then than now.
No matter what it is, that's an amazing feat. It's like when people talk about the UCLA Bruins of the 70s with John Wooden. I mean, to win it once is tough. To win it that many years in a row, or the Celtics in the. Ooh.
Man, quickly 0-2 on Cole.
Now, if you're the Vestavia pitching coach, I don't think you could have drawn up a better scenario to start this at bat, could you?
No, he started him off with one of those slow curves, and he took it, and there was a little. I imagine he was looking for a fastball down the middle.
Yeah,
and
that
he got
curveball was inside, though. He caught the inside. I mean, that was a good pitch. That I'm not sure I'd been swinging at that curveball. It was inside.
And I imagine Cole definitely is going to always take that pitch, but that fastball down the middle right there. Now he's going 2-4 feet outside. Catcher was set up over past the left-handed batter's box there.
Yeah, and I tell you, Aiden with that a good jump there. I'm surprised he didn't get a snap throw with where that pitch was back down to first base. Burke was almost halfway to second on it.
Cole Edwards is up to bat with a 1-2 count now, 2 away, and Aiden Burke on first base for Spain Park.
This is where I might go right here.
This will be a good time. Foul ball there on ball 2.
Yeah, but I do.
Oh, yeah, no question about it. Cole's a fantastic 2-strike hitter.
You know he wants this one.
Yeah, doesn't strike out a lot, and I've seen him get a lot of good hits with 2 strikes. Now he's got a slightly more favorable count.
He's set up way outside. Catcher was almost set up in the dugout.
Yeah, that's where he set up on the last one. I said he was set up over basically behind the. Not fooling anybody there. Of course, Cole's getting his toes up, getting every millimeter he can out of that batter's box, getting on top of the plate. Imagine he's going to throw him a curveball here on 2-2. There it was. Good job. That was a pretty good curveball. I think he's finally getting over the top of it, and he's getting actual break.
That's not good. Cole definitely stepped looking fastball and held back and just got enough of it, foul it off to stay alive from that curveball.
Yeah, if Spain Park loses this game, they're going to look back at those first few innings when he was hanging that curveball over and over and not able to throw it for a strike and really regret it. There's a fastball up in the zone now. The count's full. Good at bat here by Cole Edwards. 3-2 pitch. I like Cole with a 3-2 pitch. Aiden Burke will be in motion here. 3-2, 2 away.
Jacob Tobias. Now this is where I still throw one over to first base here. See if you catch him going.
They're not even holding him on.
Nope.
Surprising. And there's a pop foul out of play.
I don't see many seats left in the house here. I can't tell if the extra bleachers brought in by Vestavia and basically put in the cages for the
They are
hitting
full.
Are they?
They're full down in the past the third base dugout that Spain Park's in. Yeah, Vestavia put bleachers in the batting cages, and they are full. Nice base hit by Cole Edwards. That's going to get first and third for Spain Park. I tell you what, that was a good curveball, and he just he one-handed that ball right up the middle.
He did. I was worried he wasn't going to have enough to get it through there. I mean, it was still a good hard-hit ball, but again, and sending the runner there puts Aiden Burke on third. Now you get a first and third situation with Jacob Tobias coming up to bat.
See, I like Jacob right here. I just like him not to get under a ball quite as much. Seems like lately he's got under a few. He puts them out to the warning track, but that's where I like to see him rope one down the right field line. He gets one down that right field line, we might score too.
Don't care if it's a dribbler through the hole in the right side of the field. I don't care what he takes to get this run in. But
I just think it's a great setup for Jacob with the right-handed pitcher. Runners on first and third for Spain Park, 2 away. There's a curveball in the dirt.
And Vestavia quickly starting to send some people down to the bullpen to start warming up. They're going to send number 19, which I don't have the roster in front of me. Any Vestavia people out there listening, maybe that'll mean something to you. Jacob Tobias now at the plate, though, 1-0 count. That was not a very impressive third to first move there, but you're not going to get anybody going. But so you surprised they're not having a little talk here and maybe thinking about a switch with a lefty-righty matchup here?
They didn't have anybody ready. I mean, you know, I think to get somebody ready, it was going to be too late. There's a fastball misses down. Now we got a 2-0 count to Jacob Tobias. Tobias makes a lot of hard contact, and I think he's due to put one in the hole.
2 balls, no strikes. Aiden Burke on third base.
You green light him
Cole
here?
Edwards on first. I do.
He was green lit, and he fouled one off. He was way out in front on that one, and 2-1.
I'd like the cut, though. It's a good cut.
Tell you what, interesting here that we're not sending Cole or haven't sent him yet. I know Cole's got great speed. Their catcher, Walburn, throws really well.
You think that might be, though, a function of wanting to keep? So they're forced to face Jacob here?
Well, I think that curveball was so bad.
Man, I was going to go to the side. I definitely think if he gets on, you see a visit to the mound here. I tell you, Clay's been a little off lately at the plate. He's got some RBIs and not hitting for average, which is fine because he's been making their good quality outs. But right now, I think this is if the bases are loaded here, I like his chances here.
Another foul ball. Count is full.
Cole Edwards was going there.
Well, he'll be going again now. Runners will be in motion here, or at least Cole will be.
I'd take a pass ball right here. Wild pitch.
Yeah, I would too. Might get a throw, no throw over. The first baseman's playing back deep, giving Cole as much as he wants. He'll be moving on the pitch. There's a pitch, and there's a pop-up to third base. That's going to get out of play, I believe.
Oh, he catches it at the wall, leaning over into the dugout.
And doing what he does best, talking crap and acting like an idiot. Sorry about that, but that's all he ever does. Man.
It's the 1-1 game as we head into the bottom of the fifth. I'm going to go get that concession stand run.
All right, C.J. Johnston's the batter for Vestavia now. Swings at an off-speed pitch and misses. 0-1. Lucas Thornton still on the mound for Spain Park. The ball misses high. 2-1 now. The count to Johnston. There's a hard hit ball to shortstop, fielded by Burke on the backhand, makes the throw, and he is safe. Go touch the base. He didn't touch the first base yet. I doubt the umpire actually noticed that, but great play by Burke. He was deep in the hole over there and pulled Cole Edwards off first just a little bit.
You score that in air?
Yeah, you got to. The throw beat him there. It was just off the base, so you've got to score it in air. I mean, I hate to. It's really a great play just to even field the ball at all, but their home cooking scored it a hit. Oh, they're going to go to John Roberts.
I don't know, man. I'd almost give that. That's a tough play. In the hole like that, that's the throw he has to make because he's so deep. It's a long throw off your back foot. You know.
I understand when the throw misses the base.
I understand.
But it beat the runner, so, you know.
I understand. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just looking at it through a different set of glasses.
Yeah, Spain Park ruled it an error on our official book.
I imagine Vestavia's actual book did. Their scoreboard keeper probably doesn't understand why that's an error, but you know, like I've said it all year though, you've got errors that are acceptable, and you know that's him making a great play and doing everything he could, and throw just a little bit off. I don't know if anybody else on this team or that team makes that stop.
That's why I'm saying.
What's Coleman Gray doing out in left field? Oh, he went to get a ball. Okay. Who's warming up? Tobias, maybe? Throw misses the wrong side of the bag there, but it beat the runner just on the other side of the bag. So Johnston now moves down to second base. But Harris is the batter for Vestavia, has a 1-1 count.
And George has a face full of nachos.
Of course George has a face full of nachos. I bet we'll see George eat a few more boxes of nachos tonight. Lucas's motion looks really funky tonight. He's really struggling, I think, just to find his form. When he does find it, the pitches look really good, but there's a hard hit ball. That's going to score a run for Vestavia. That'll be two. And there's a double. He just put that fastball right down the pipe, and Harris did exactly with it what he was supposed to. All right, Head's a batter for Vestavia now. Vestavia's up 2-1 with Harris on second base after the double. No outs. Good looking pitch there, not called a strike.
You surprised no visit here?
He's already visited twice.
So if he visits, he's got to go.
There's a good pitch. Where's that missing at? I guess it's outside. 2-0. And fastball misses up 3-0 to head. With first base open, George, I would probably throw an off-speed pitch here on 3-0. Well, he's got a take on, I'm sure, but just in case. And there's ball 4, misses high. It's only second walk of the night for Thornton. Thornton's at 84 pitches, only 45 strikes, which is pretty remarkable to have that many balls, but he's only walked 2. I know we had a game earlier this year where that happened. Team we were playing, and they threw a lot of balls and managed to only walk 2.
I figure this is his last at batter if he doesn't get somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, Walburn is the catcher for Vestavia's up to bat. Popped him up to first base. Cole Edwards is under it. He's called it. Makes a catch, 1 away. That's a big out right there. Definitely needed that now. Got a double play possibility.
I'm still surprised you don't hear umpires at all. Right there you should be calling infield fly, batters out if fair,
Yeah.
And then you never hear an umpire. You almost wonder if they even remember.
I think he's already forgot today that there's an actual rule called catcher's interference, so you're asking a lot of these umps. So the strike zone has been very consistent. All right, we're going to get a pitch and change here. Coach Smith comes out. So we'll see Jacob Tobias coming in.
Jacob Tobias inherits 2 runners, man on first and second with 1 out as he comes in here in the bottom of the 5th.
Fastball misses down, 1-0. Tobias looks pretty comfortable out there today. He looks very confident. Like what I've seen from him warming up. That'll carry over. Cox the batter. Where'd that miss?
We call that up?
Must have called it up.
Man. That was outside. Now 3-0. Not what you're looking for when you bring a new pitcher in, but so that's one probably drawback on Tobias this year. Seems like he's always a little slow out of the gate. Once he gets it going, he usually cruises pretty good. That was a good pitch. 3-1 now, 3-1.
With the pitch rules here, though, you definitely want to see him working a little bit more efficiently.
And there's ball 4. Perry goes up to bat with the bases loaded here and 1 away. I see a first pitch curveball, George.
I know you would. Everybody knows you would.
I like to mix it up. His curveball looked really good when he was warming up. There's a fastball for a strike. Tell you what, I don't know if he's got more velo than the last time he pitched, or it's just been coming in after somebody throws.
He's got more velo. He looks like he's definitely pitching a little.
Yeah, he's in the 84 range, I think, 85. That's a good-looking curveball. And there's a pop-up to first base. That is called. He called it, George. He called it.
He must have heard me say something. He called infield fly. Batter's out in fair.
2 away now. Good job, Tobias coming in.
That's where you let Cole let it bounce right there.
Well, he couldn't after he called infield fly.
He could, because then if the runner goes off first base, step right there and tag him.
Yeah, you're right about that. That's a big out. Big out. Got 2 away here now. And the batter is Ton Smear. I'm not sure how you say that.
I don't know.
Tonsmeyer?
I don't know.
I was waiting to hear the announcer, but he skipped it too.
He's too busy playing the music.
Fastball misses up.
For no artificial noisemakers, there seems to be a lot out here.
Is that a car horn?
Yeah.
I tell you what, if I lived in that house, I would not let people park in front of me and just blow the horn the whole game.
Unless you live there, how do you know their kids don't go to school or live there?
It might be them sitting in their own driveway blowing the horn.
It's anything like my house, they might be trying to get their kids to come out.
Well, a good buddy of mine used to live 2 houses down from that house, and there's a hard hit ball to the left field, and Weidra makes the catch, and we strand the bases loaded. Nice job by Jacob Tobias to come in and get out of the inning there. Bases loaded with only 1 away.
Is that Jacob Tobias or Aiden Burke? Because he's got blonde hair too.
I know, I can't tell. They all look like the same person now.
Well, Jags dodge a bullet there, and then they do trail now 2-1. But a 1-1 ball game, and this is still anybody's ball game. But Jacob Tobias, great job coming in there with bases loaded, getting the Jags out of it with only the 1 run worth of damage there in that inning. I think leading off, you'll have Clay Spencer, Matthew Weidra, and James Battersby coming up for the Jaguars here in the top of the 6th.
New pitcher for Vestavia. So Vestavia's a lot like us. They don't have a lot of arms. They don't have any overpowering guys. Just hit spots, throw to soft contact. Looks like a pretty good curveball. All right, Ryan Vermillion's on the mound now for Vestavia. Clay Spencer is going to be the batter. Here as we go to the top of the 6th inning, Spain Park trails 2-1. Clay needs to get on base here. There's a first pitch swing and fouls it off over behind first base. Fastball misses out. 1-1. Fastball misses in now. 2-1 count. There's another fastball misses in. 3-1. And ball 4. That's what we needed. Base runner. And Matthew Weaver's up now.
New pitcher, if we didn't mention it, for Vestavia, Matthew Vermillion. Is that it?
Ryan
Vermillion. Ryan Vermillion came in.
I did mention it.
I'm
George.
sorry, I didn't hear.
I introduced him.
Between games, I'm bound and determined to figure out how to get this game changer thing working. It worked great last week. Courtesy runner for Clay Spencer on first base.
Jacob Bird.
Clay opting not to go with the mullet. He went for the full head shave, though. So he has not gone blonde like the rest of the team.
I think he could frost those tips.
Take another drive to big fly from Matthew Weidra here.
A called strike. Fastball in the outside corner, 0-1 to Weidra. All right, this is where Matthew, to grow up as a hitter, needs to know he's getting an off-speed pitch here. He's not getting back-to-back fastballs. There it was.
That didn't look like a strike.
It was not a strike, but the umpire called it one, so that's what it's going to be in the book.
Yep, so very unfortunate.
All right, but I do like what I see. Matthew Weidra scooted up in the box. He's got a good 2-strike approach. Come with a fastball 2 feet over his head, and he didn't chase, thank goodness. 1-2.
Yeah, you'd hate to see him chase that one.
He will chase a high fastball from time to time. But luckily, that was too high. And 2 foot off the plate fastball misses, and now we got a 2-2 count. Matthews battled right back into this.
And just like with anybody, one swing, that's all Matthew Weidra needs here.
and throw over to first, and Bird is back safe.
Both teams very spirited in the dugouts today. Nice to see.
If you're not excited about this, you don't deserve to be here. And I'll tell you what, if you're not excited about this, you didn't make it here.
And
there's a flare down the left field, and no catch. He dives in the bullpen, and hopefully he's okay. He looked like he took a pretty hard tumble down there.
Yeah, he's up. Left fielder made a great effort for that. Ball hit before he could get there, but he was going full speed, sacrificed his body for it.
I've seen you do that a few times, George.
Sacrifice my body for this equipment.
Yes. All right, count still 2-2, no outs. Jacob Bird at first base for Spain Park. Fastball misses outside. The Vestavia fan base didn't pay attention that their catcher stuck his arm out to the left to catch that.
And he was set up outside, I think, to begin with.
He was. That ball was about 18 inches off the plate. It wasn't close. So we got a full count here.
What do you
Another
think?
throw to first
Do you
base.
think he's coming with off speed, or are you going to agree with fastball here?
There's no way I throw him a fastball here. But it's really going to depend on how much trust that Ron Halla has in Vermillion. There was a fastball, ball 4. The runner was in motion.
You bunt him here? I think you got to.
I do too, no outs. I definitely think so.
Vestavia thinking the same thing as they bring in the first and third baseman inside and onto the turf right now.
Well, the coach came out. He was yelling at the catcher trying to figure out why those balls weren't getting called strikes, but it's because they weren't on the plate.
Is that what he needs to figure out?
Well, the catcher told him, he said he missed. He said it was out, and the coach didn't really seem to like that. I don't know why. I mean, it's your catcher telling you it's out.
Chapman Blevins with a helmet on here. Probably going to be pinch hitting for Ryan Colt, would be my guess.
Tell you what, I love Battersby. I feel like he's been a clutch hitter all year long. But in this game, you got to get those runners to second, third.
The numbers say put it. The numbers, the law of averages say you got to do that right there.
I hope he can bunt one down the first baseline. That's my favorite place. But if he gets it down the third baseline, that's fine too. Just not back to the pitcher. And he pulls back off the bunt, and it's ball 1-0. Yeah, I'll take a walk right here.
I will too. And, again, good discipline there, because a lot of times you send a guy up to bunt, he's bunting at all costs. James, again, is a good guy with the way he has been batting. I'd love him bunting here because he's disciplined enough to bunt it the right way.
There it was. I bunted it right back to the pitcher, but he moved the runners, and that's good enough. Chapman Blevins is going to be into pinch hit. For Ron Cole. I think this is a good move too. Blevins has got a really hot bat. Blevins really embraces the pinch hit role.
He does.
All right, got one away here in the top of the sixth inning. Runners on second and third for Spain Park. Chapman Blevins is in the box. Fastball misses in, just about clipped him. I would have been fine with him taking that one. Not jumping out of the way was the move there.
He didn't really jump that much. I think he just turned a little bit, but
He backed up enough to keep it. It missed him by an inch.
or less.
Yeah. He sat in there on the curveball. That's nice to see. Fouled it off, but kind of goes 1-1. But that's a good curveball. That's a lot better curveball than the first pitcher had. That'll get you a mound visit in college baseball.
What is that?
Coach walking out halfway out to the field to talk to his pitcher.
Should get the run in.
That gets a run in and moves. Blevins is out at first base on the ground ball to shortstop, but definitely scored the run, so ties it up 2-2, Spain Park and Vestavia with 2 away now.
And that's why you bunt him over there. That's exactly why you
bunt him over.
John Robert Thompson up now with the man on third, still opportunity.
Oh, that one went behind his head.
You got to drop the bat there, too. It almost hit the bat where it could have been a foul ball. But John Robert Thompson, opportunity to do something here. Nobody.
Still got Weidra on third base. Check swing foul ball there. Well, I'll tell you what, he's a good check swing hitter.
He is.
Nobody else has a double this season on a check swing. Not that I can recall.
Smiling check swing double. He was laughing all the way to first base.
He did. I thought he was going to trip and fall. He was laughing so hard. Oh, he bit on the curveball in the dirt. He's got a 1-2 count. I'd love to get the lead here because I feel like if we can get the lead, we can probably take this thing. Foul ball, good job there by John Robert to stay alive on the 1-2, fouls it off. It's a pretty good looking curve ball. It's hard not to call a curve after seeing him chase one in the dirt, but I go fastball up around the numbers here. Curveball, and that's going to possibly be a base hit. He pulled his foot. No, he says he kept it on long enough.
Pitcher got just enough of a glove on that. Otherwise, that's a base hit.
Yeah.
Pitcher knocked it down. Slow roller. Great play by the second baseman. To otherwise, that's where it's a 3-2 ball game.
Coach Smith has that smirk on his face like he knows how that was half an inch from being a base hit and scoring a go-ahead run right there.
So, but nonetheless, we head here into the bottom of the sixth with a 2-2 ball game. We've got to see some great baseball the last 2 weeks. You know, against James Clements, I know that first game, even though it was a little sloppy with the number of walks by both pitchers, it was a back-and-forth battle, and both teams, and again, comes down to the 7th inning, and then again, 1-1 game, or 0-0 ball game in the second one, and Jags win 1-0.
You know the good news?
Yeah.
Next at bat, we start off with Burke, who's 2 for 2 today, and then we go to the top of the lineup.
I know, I noticed that. I just wasn't going to say it because Jags going to leave Jacob Tobias in.
Second baseman number 9, William Pearson.
And first pitch swinging hits a fly ball out to center field, and J.R. Thompson's under it for out number 1 on 1 pitch. Is this the 9-hole batter?
Should be the 9-hole batter for them, I believe. Who is it? Here we go. Ball inside just a little bit. Taking it by so he gets stronger as he goes. Working out of the windup here. Came in the stretch, obviously. Coming in. Another one line drive up the center
That'll be a
field.
base hit.
One hopper to John Roberts. Going to be a base hit.
Yep, top of the lineup's up. Johnston is the batter.
Believe he's gone deep twice, both caught inside.
He's 0 for 3. No strikeouts, no walks.
I don't think there's been many walks in this game, period, has there?
No. We've walked 3, and I think they've walked 3 or 4. There's a high fly ball out to left field. And Weidra makes the catch at the warning track. Boy, this is a short field.
It is, and he just kept on.
It couldn't be more than 300 feet out there.
The way he kept on drifting, and he hit the wall, and then came back in to catch it. So.
Well, got 2 away now. All right, there's only been 5 walks total in the game. We've walked 3, they've walked 2.
Noise, somebody honking their horn out there. It's
good pitch, fastball misses down, ball 1, but nevertheless, I do like that pitch. If you're gonna miss, that's it. Harris is the batter. Harris 1 for 2 with a 1 RBI today.
what happened there?
A delayed steal, that's what happened.
Nobody covered, nobody, and Clay wasn't. And
well, he walked off like he was just getting a big lead, and then he took off. I think that he got confused on the – I don't think it was a called delayed steal. I think the runner just kind of got himself hung up out there too far and then took off. We missed it. He caught us sleeping.
So Dunn's coming out there. So Dunn's out there talking to him, a little animated.
Yeah, he's I think he's trying to let them know that let's don't fall asleep now. We're in a good spot here.
Got 2 outs here, 2.
Yeah, but in a game this close, you never like to just give a runner a base, and we just kind of slept on it and gave them that one.
You know, if I'm a student too, though, and I'm sitting, do I really want to be sitting out in the cul-de-sac honking my horn, or do I want to be at the game?
I mean, these are high school kids you're talking about, George.
What do you mean, you can't figure them out?
Yeah, they're not that smart. All right, John Paul heads up the bat. 1 for 2 today with a home run.
He's been at bat. He's got 2 balls, no. Wait, what happened? Oh, what do we do? Put the guy on?
Yeah.
Or we put the, okay.
Put Harris on.
I missed that. Why do you do that there?
Well, because you put the force play at any base on. And,
I get that, but I mean, just.
Well, Harris is, I think, the better batter between these two. I know Head's got the home run, but he also strikes out about 7 out of 10 at bats.
Also, you like this righty-righty matchup better than
That's true.
Tobias to Harris, who
But still, you said 2018. No, you just said this 2018 to 20.
All right, Jacob's going to have to find the zone. That's 2 balls now, no strikes.
4 straight ball pitches if you count the previous batter.
Yeah.
Thanks there, partner. I didn't catch him putting the runner on.
All right, there's a ball misses down and out. 3-0 count to Head.
Who's on deck here for them?
Walburn, their catcher. There's a ball 4, misses outside. So now the base is loaded. Walburn coming up to bat. I think he popped up to first base in his last at bat.
Batting for the Rebels, the catcher, number 15, Walburn.
How long's Jamie been here at Vestavia?
I honestly don't know. I think probably 5 or 6 years.
There's a foul ball down the right field line. Going to get out of play.
Good
0-1.
Good first pitch delivery, though, from Jacob. Way to bounce back there.
Yes, sir. I like 0-1 better than 1-0 all day.
What do you think, George?
I'd go off speed here.
I would too.
That's always the right answer with you, though.
It's always the right answer with me. He's sitting on a fastball, so throw him something different. He went off speed, but he didn't make the pitch.
He did not make the pitch. The pitch missed a high and inside, but it was over the batter's head.
Yeah, he let that curve get away from him, but I say go back to it. He's got to get that curve working, or he just doesn't have enough of a overpowering fastball to live off of that. And there's a base hit, and that scores 2 runs.
Just one more than 2. It's in the gap. They're going to send him. They're sending the runner. Going to be a play at the plate.
And we let it go, and our pitcher's not backing up where he needs to be. Well, no.
Base is clearing double.
Yeah, that's a ball game there. Not necessarily, but that's definitely not the
tough
pitch
to overcome. Tough to
Yeah.
overcome in the top of the 7th. But again, we kind of did some of that damage to ourselves there. Again, though, all that with 2 outs.
Yeah, 2 walks just scored on that double.
You go back and look at it, you get the you got a guy on first, and we had 1 man on, and with 2 outs, and the rest has been done with 2 outs.
All right, Tobias is getting irritated. I'm not sure about what. There's a good-looking pitch.
One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs.
Good off-speed pitch. Gets away from Clay, and the runner advances over to third base.
That's a tough one. Clay got a good block on it. Just that turf, and with the spin on the curveball, it just squirted away to the right. It couldn't get. So now you got a man on third. 2 balls, 1 strike. Where'd that miss? Where'd that miss, Ricky?
I don't know. I was thinking about it, trying to figure out. It was over the plate and about knee high, so I don't know. I know just under the belt.
Switch sides next game so the computer's not in your face.
No, I'm fine.
See? Okay.
Yeah, I can see the plate.
So I can slide this over. We can switch sides.
No, I'm good.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
2 away. All right, let's drop a deuce right here and get out of this thing. There it was. That's a good pitch. He fouled it off. Good job by Cox, the batter.
Nice little curveball there, and he just went in there and fouled it away.
You got a runner on third, Walburn. Fastball fielded by Tobias, makes a throw over to Edwards at first, and that'll be the 3rd out of the inning, but not before Vestavia puts 3 on the board with the double by Walburn. We have 5-2 as we go to the top of the 7th inning. And suddenly the belt is a strike. Aiden Burke up to bat, takes strike 1 at the belt. I'd love to see that be a strike all day. And the catcher digs it out of the dirt, pulls it up 1.5 feet, and holds it for 10 seconds, hoping the umpire's going to fall for that trick.
Did not, though.
He did not.
So umpire's been pretty decent. He missed the interference call. But, you know, he admitted he missed it.
Yeah, he admitted he missed it.
He admitted he missed it. I mean, so they're going to miss it. You know, it ended up not being a big play. We got out of it without the run scored. But I will say you're right. He has been a little inconsistent on the high strike today.
There's a called strike. 2-2 now to Burke. Ball 3 in the dirt. The frustration showing on Vermillion. 3-2 full count. Dylan Burke's having a good day at the plate. There's another base hit for Burke. Tell you what. That's what we needed now with Smallwood coming up to bat.
Burke's had a great day today.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's 3 for 3. Burke 3 for 3. Smallwood's over 3. He's due. I would not be upset to have 2 runners on when Cole Edwards comes up to bat.
I don't think anybody would.
There's a called strike.
So the catcher set up inside and had to move inside to catch that. So a little surprising on that one.
He's looking outside now. Misses up, a couple feet high. 1-1. Dude, I don't think Burke is lightning fast, but I think he does have pretty good wheels on him. He's a smart base runner. There's a fastball in the dirt. 2-1.
Nobody up in the Vestavia bullpen either.
No, they're kind of like us. Once they changed pitchers, they were sticking with a guy probably. There's a double play ball. Safe at first. Gets the lead runner, Burke. Not what we're looking for. It's a tough day at the plate for Smallwood today.
Not on a 2-1 count either.
No. Cole Edwards up to bat with 1 away and a runner on first. Smallwood has great wheels. Cole leads the team in doubles with, I believe, 17. Fastball misses out.
Doesn't look like he's giving Cole much to hit here, and why would you? You know, 3-run lead.
3-run lead, yeah, you absolutely don't have to give him much to hit. 2-0 count to Edwards. Swing and a miss at a fastball. He looked like he was a mile out in front on that one. He also didn't look like he was very committed to that swing either.
No, he didn't at all.
Fastball misses a few feet outside. 3-1 now. As good of a 2-strike hitter as Cole is, this is where I'd like to see him in the front of the box just sitting on a curveball. There's a called strike. Fastball, 3-2 now.
You said Smallwood here?
Yeah. Well, they expect us to as well as they throw over to first base. Smallwood's back in safely.
How big those couple of inches loomed from the previous inning.
Surprised we're not sending him. We've been very cautious on the bases today. And I know he's hoping he doesn't want to strike them out, throw them out type of deal, but I feel like you get a foul ball, a base hit, or a walk. There's ball 4. Jacob Tobias coming up now with 1 away and runners on first and second for Spain Park.
Hey, guys, get out if you're going to do that. Go.
All right, we're back now. Vermillion on the mound, one away. Runners on first and second for Spain Park. Jacob Tobias in the box. It's a called strike. There's a ball in the dirt, off-speed pitch, 1-1 now to Tobias.
Some action, though, now down in the Vestavia bullpen. Vestavia 5 runs on 9 hits. Spain Park 2 on 7 hits.
8 hits for Vestavia.
I know.
There's a deep fly ball to left field, but it's going to stay in the park. Caught at the warning track by the left fielder. That'll be 2 away here in the top of the 7th inning. Well, Clay Spencer's up. Clay does have home run power, and he represents the tying run. I'm going to say this. In this situation, I'll tell him to look for the first pitch he likes and put everything he's got into it.
No doubt. I mean, no regrets. You have no regrets at this about. You just got to go. When you see it early, you swing early.
This is not a game either that I don't really feel like. Kind of felt like we were going to come in and sweep. Felt like a 1-1 split type of night, and kind of thought this would be the one we dropped.
It's not over yet.
It is not. There's ball 1 in the dirt. Here with 2 outs. Clay Spencer's up to bat. Edwards on first, Smallwood on second, so great speed on the bases. Swings at ball 2. Now got 1-1 count after the foul ball. Oh, I mean, so here's my issue with this, George, is like, he's only probably legitimately missed 7 or 8 ball strike calls today. They've all been for one side. That drives you nuts. That was a terrible call. That ball was a call.
I couldn't see it. Weeder's on the on-deck circle right in front of me, so I can't even see.
Yeah. There's a ground ball to second base, and that'll do it. Spain Park takes game 1, 5-2, with 8 hits to Spain Park 7. And we'll be back in about 30 minutes for game number 2.
We will reset the game stream. It will be a separate, use the same link, but we will have to separate, do the game stream again. So I'll be back in about 20 or 30 minutes.